My name is Joe Reichert, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Saab Doctor. Tonight we're going to be installing the new actuator in the NG95. Yep, that's about how quick it actually showed up. It took just a couple days, and this honestly should probably only take a few minutes to install because it's already unscrewed, so I'm not really going to have an opening montage this time around. Maybe I'll steal one from another episode. I don't know. But let's get this thing in. Let's get it unwrapped, actually. There it is. Actual Delphi part. Good to go. Let's put her in. Okay, so this is where we left off. I left the actuator just kind of hanging in space here. So what you do next is you actually take it, you push the tab on it, and this is going to be kind of hard to see for me because I am doing this from underneath and I've jammed the camera up there. There's a little tab in the middle. Push that in, it'll release, pull it out, actuator's out. Easy enough. Now I'm just double checking. So these two are identically the same. This is the old one. This is the new one. This one's gonna go in. All right. So we'll take it, plug it back in. It's the new one. And just make sure that I'm clocking it the right way. Yep. This goes right in here. Now the one thing that's going to make it a little bit more difficult is that on the new one, the actual gear is going to be slightly off of where the old one was probably last aligned. So what you're going to have to do is line it up and then move it around. So this part may take a second. All right, there it is. It's in. Then we put the two screws in. And what you're gonna want to do is like snug them up, and then just give them a little bit of a tighten with a thumb wheel, because these are plastic. You don't need to go all crazy on them. Alright, and it's in. Now the question is going to be, does it still make noise? Or does the heater adjust right? So, let's find that out. I'm actually going to set the microphone right here. And I don't know if the camera picked up anything, but I actually didn't hear any extra noises. So that's a really, really good sign. Now the question's going to be, when it warms up, do we have heat? So we'll come back to this in a minute. Okay, so the thermostat temperature is set for 84 degrees. Zoom in on this. And that is reading 84 degrees in the driver's side vent. Side. Let's just double check this. And that is, oh goodness, come on light, you can do it. Reading about 84 on the passenger side. It looks like it's fixed it. Awesome. Now just for putting it back together, because yeah, that can't stay like that. Alright, for putting this back together, it's pretty much the opposite way of the way you took it apart, which is obvious. Take this carpet, tuck it back up. You'll notice there's not a whole lot actually holding this carpet up here. So you tuck that back up as much as you can. And once that's tucked back up, take the floor vent, you put this right back in. This floor vent may take a little bit of doing to line up because you want to make sure that it lines up correctly. Alright, so once you get that back in, don't forget your push pin. So the push pin on this end goes underneath the OBD connector. Alright, number one, take it and line it up with that. Number two, keep your finger underneath it. And then move it into place. This is going to be hard because there are a lot of things in your way, like the OBD connector. Quite honestly, sticking your head underneath here and not doing this by feel is probably the best idea, even though, wow, it's really hard to get. All right, that didn't take 15 minutes. I promise it didn't. All right, then last but not least, gotta put this interior panel back in. So, don't forget, we have some wires that plug back into this. One plugs back into the light. And this one plugs back into this light. And this is actually what holds the carpet up. So you take this, you put this back up and into place. And then you realize you lost a clip. You grab another clip from somewhere. And you take everything, get this right back where it goes. All right. Then you put your clips in. Alright, and just remember you have two of these to put in. So one goes there, one goes here, then you're done. And just like that, the heat works again in the NG95. The actuator doesn't click anymore, so it definitely was the actuator. Now what I did was I took the old actuator apart. This is probably going to be really, really hard to see, but let me just walk up to the camera with this. So this is the motor. You pull the motor off, and there's some reducer gears in here. And what I noticed is that they don't really turn all that together, that much together, and the tolerances aren't very tight on these. So I'm going to guess that, it hit a little bit of tension and then just stopped moving. So that's it, folks. It seems that I've actually fixed it, unlike my ML's heat, but nobody really seems to care about that. But if you want to watch it, you can click this right here. Anyways, thank you for tuning in today. I really, really do appreciate it. Don't forget, if you follow me on Instagram, you see everything a day or so ahead of time normally. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me or reach me at any of the social links below. Like, share, and subscribe, please, and Saab on, folks.